We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Chicago Cubs. Major League Baseball on the Show is next. Nolan Ryan is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, this is one of the game's all-time best pitchers. Over 300 career wins, and he's been doing his thing for a long time. It'll be interesting to see if he can continue that solid work in this one today, Matt.
At the plate, Larry Doby, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for Milwaukee, the center fielder, Larry Doby.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there for strike one. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
The windup and the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball, then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
At the plate now, Marcus Semien. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Ryan is known to have exceptional stuff. His strikeout numbers are eye-popping, but at times he does get himself in hot water with the base on balls.
Matty V, the stuff has never been a question with this guy. It's been about containing the stuff and having command of the strike zone. He has really good strikeout pitches. The problem is he'll get ball 1, he'll get ball 2, and he sometimes isn't really in attack mode, and that leads him to walking a lot of batters.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Just gets a piece there at 98 on the gun. It's a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
Stepping in now, Rogers Hornsby. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Now the 0-1. Hit out towards second. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Stepping up to the plate, Luis Gonzalez. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Count 1-0.
Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Count is even. A ball and a strike to Luis Gonzalez. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Mitch Keller, a right-hander from the state of Iowa, gets the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Striding into the box, Pee-wee Reese. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. In there, 0-1. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
Coming in for his first at-bat, Michael Brantley. And he's been swinging it well the last couple of games. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Liner into right center. That's a base hit.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling. The season hasn't gone according to plan, but he's staying pop committed and grinded out a nice knock.
In now, Mickey Mantle. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. And he's got that batting line up near the 300 mark entering play. In there, and it's even at 1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Brantley leads off first with 1 away. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Matthews is there, 2 down.
Batting fourth, the right fielder.
Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Two balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Hey, listen, as a pitcher, when you fall behind with 3 balls, you want to come in there and throw a strike, and sometimes you're going to give up a base hit.
Yeah, Danny, that's the name of the game from the offensive standpoint. Work yourself, count leverage, man. 2-0, 3-0, 3-1. Buy yourself that pot-committed fastball and cheat.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He'll enter play down at an even 240 for the year. 17 home runs, and he's driven in 45. Into right field, that's a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
The third baseman, Matt Chapman.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Doby is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. We've played an inning, still 0-0.
Leading off for the Brewers, the third baseman, Eddie Matthews.
First offering on its way.
Nope, that's inside.
The 1-1 home. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
To the plate now, Willie Stargell. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The right fielder, number 3, Dale Murphy.
Into the box now, Dale Murphy. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. A dozen home runs and 51 runs batted in. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Count is 1-2 now. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So striding forward now, Nick Madrigal comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Madrigal.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. This year against right-handed pitching, Madrigal is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
So far this season, Madrigal is carrying a slugging percentage under 350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Batting it, the catcher, Alex Avila.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Pitch on its way to Avila. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Two and 1.
Ball 2.
2-2 to the Cubs catcher.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Digging in now, Nolan Ryan. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pitch on the way. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
The 1-2. To third. Throw in time, and the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll move to the third with no score. So stepping in, Gary Sanchez. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball, that's out.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. Now the pitch. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike two.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
So now to the plate, Mitch Keller. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Avila corrals it, and the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
Now at the plate, Larry Doby looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
Now the 0-2 pitch. 7 in a row. Flat out dominant, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Welcome back as the Cubs look to get their bats going going here in the third inning, and you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year. Currently, they rank dead last in the league in team batting average and, perhaps more importantly, runs scored. As one of the coaches told me, the entire organization is pulling their hair out trying to figure out how to put a more potent lineup on the field, but that's not something that changes overnight. He said it's going to be a process to become the team we want to be, but we're willing to do the hard work that it's going to take to get there. Matt?
For the Cubs,
Good stuff, Heidi.
the
Thanks.
shortstop,
First
Reed.
pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
The left fielder, number 24, Michael.
Here comes the Milwaukee skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart here, and I don't know if maybe there's something wrong with him physically, but it seems a very quick hook as he's gone after not allowing a single run. Dan Otero is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Dan Otero.
Michael Brantley will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. From the stretch, here's the pitch. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Left inside.
A runner at first with no outs here. Runner goes for second. In there. Now the throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Otero was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got one or two big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. And here's a slider, strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 7.
Stepping into the box, Mickey Mantle, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. Grounded down the third baseline. He's got it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now, runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch on its way. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike one. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Strike 2.
Down 0-2.
This won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the third out. Cubs strand one. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Set for the start of the inning, and stepping in as the veteran shortstop, Marcus Semien.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, outside.
The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Now the 2-1. Line hard, but foul. And it's fouled away. Now the pitch. 8 in a row. He got another one. What a roll he's on. One away.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Into the box, Rogers Hornsby. Chopper foul. A base hit in his first trip. The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
No runs, just one hit, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
At the plate, Luis Gonzalez. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Here now the 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Full count still. Payoff pitch one more time. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And that's low, ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Standing in, Eddie Matthews. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Here it comes, 1-0. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Mantle has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Brewers strand one. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next will be the imposing power bat, Matt Olson. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. But that finds its way through for a base hit. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
Sometimes you just got to tip your hat to the offense right there. Nice piece of hitting. Executed his pitch away again, but the hitter was able to stay on time.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now the 1-0. Right side. Reined in. Only play will be the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
Now back, second baseman, Nick Madrigal.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Nick Madrigal. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, and I know you want to lace a line drive or hit a potential home run. But I'll tell you what, grab the cheap ribby when it's there. Give me a ground ball middle of the diamond and steal a run. Only
play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the next to bat will be the left-handed hitting catcher Alex Avila. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
Now the 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. played 4 full. It's the Cubs 1 and the Brewers nothing. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The first baseman, Willie Stargell.
Here it comes. Willie Stargell stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
The windup and the 0-1.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Standing in now, Dale Murphy. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. The 1-0 home.
Yep, that ball went out.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Now the 2-1. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it, but when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your one-run lead.
Digging in, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming, here it is. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1. Down the line and fair, that's a hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner.
Well, now you see how difficult it is to be a catcher. This ball is really smoked, gets all the way to the wall, D-Row, but he just doesn't have the foot speed to turn this into an extra base hit.
Yeah, his calling card is definitely not his ability to run the bases. It's for offense and massaging a pitching staff.
In now, Dan Otero. And the pitcher will indeed try and move his runners as he gets this one down. Relay to Olsen. They turn the double play, and that retires the side. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Now the Cubs pitcher, Nolan Ryan. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that's in there for strike 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here's the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Pee Wee Reese. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Late square, and this is popped up. Matthews is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The left fielder, number 24, Michael.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. The pitch. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Two out, nobody on. drilled right back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Standing in, Mickey Mantle.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
He's set and the pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Hey, a 2-out single isn't all that bad, but it can be when you've got this part of the lineup coming up.
Two out with the man at first. Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Yeah, there's no question that this one got away from him. He was cruising, had him down 0-2 with 2 outs, and he's going to be pretty unhappy with that. You never want to give an offense new life in an inning.
Digging in, Giancarlo Stanton. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Cubs strand a couple, but they lead it 1-0. Next for Milwaukee, Larry Doby. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
On its way is pitch number 75. Pulled toward right center field. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And the Brewers get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Stepping in now, Marcus Semien, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. From the belt, kicks and deals. 1-1 pitch is a circle change. It hits the target 1-2. No one out with a runner at second. Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
Now, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Here's another 1-2. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
So now to the plate, Rogers Hornsby, swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. This is foul for the 1st strike. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball in.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Runner at second here with 1 man out. The bouncer to the left side. Chapman's got it. And there's out number 2.
The batter, the left fielder, Luis Gonzalez.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Luis Gonzalez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Comes set, the 0-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
2 balls and a strike to count. The set and the 2-1. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
3-2 now. The payoff pitch. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1. They trail this one 1-0. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. First pitch of the at-bat. Sinker's in there, no balls and a strike. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Here's the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, Dero, with that stacked infield on the right side. To hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball and was able to find the hole.
Matt Chapman is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. Nobody out, runner on first. Turned on down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Hey, there's a base hit right there on a changeup. Maybe not a good idea to throw this guy back-to-back changeups.
Yeah, he seemed to be timing that first one. He let the first one go by, Dan. He was not going to let the second one go by. Nice job right there staying through that baseball.
At the plate now, Nick Madrigal. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. Here comes the 1-0. That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
None out, runners at first and second. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Third foul ball in a row, and this is turning into a pretty good at-bat. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Pitch on its way to Avila. A ball and no strikes.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. To second for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Oh, that double play gave him a really good chance to minimize the damage here. 1 run has come across, but now he just has to work to strand that runner at third. Would be pretty huge if he can do that.
Craig Stammen, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 35, Craig Stammen.
Nolan Ryan will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. From the stretch, no balls and 1 strike. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2. Slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. And here's the 3-2 from him. This is skied into short left center. Doby is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and no one left. We're through 6 full. The Cubbies are in front, 3-0. Seventh inning, ready to roll. And that'll give way to the third baseman, Eddie Matthews.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
And the pitch.
Yeah.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
The 1-1.
Ball 2.
Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Into the box, Willie Stargell. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. One and one, the count to the Brewers' first baseman.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty, everything on the outer half of the plate.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Obviously, he's not fatiguing whatsoever. Still in the mid to high 90s with his fastball. These guys got to stay on the attack if they're going to have a chance.
Here's the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Pitch number 100 on its way.
That's in. Ball 2.
And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Here's the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Brantley is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 3, Dale Murphy.
Striding in once again, Dale Murphy. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch coming, here it is. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. And he struck him out. 16 for the ball game, and the inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers. They trail in this one 3-0. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Edilberto Ramos is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Jesus Aguilar will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 25.
Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Pee Wee Reese. He got under one and popped out his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. The 0-1. Ramos, a former Philly, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
This is the kind of at-bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at-bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
Michael Brantley comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
To the plate now, Mickey Mantle, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder. 2 out, nobody on. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Giancarlo Stanton would be next. Here's the 3-0. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
So it's a runner at first, men out, and set to stand in the ultra-dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. Throw over to the bag, back in standing. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball in there for a called strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a throw over, and the runner back. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
The 1-2. Popped him up. Sanchez over to his right, and that's the 3rd out. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Cubs lead this one 3-0. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez.
Gary Sanchez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number one.
The first baseman, number 20.
Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Jesus Aguilar. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Now here it comes. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball one. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Up high, 2-1 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Brentwood has to range back a ways, but he makes the catch in front of the ivy for out number 2.
Now
back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in Larry Doby. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
1 ball, 1
A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. It's the Cubs 3 and the Brewers nothing. Brandon Morrow goes on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 15, Brandon Morrow.
So coming to the plate, Matt Olson. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point.
The first baseman, Matt Olson.
First offering on its way. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And there's 1 away.
Up next to the Cubs, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
So 1 gone here in the Chicago 8th, and that means Matt Chapman will dig in at the plate. Here's the first pitch to him. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Set to deliver on 2-1. Hit the other way out toward right field.
Murphy's on the move,
but he can't get there. It's over his head. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple. So that's his third triple of the year.
Yeah, that's not a ton, Matt, but he looked very capable there of picking up some more as the season goes on.
At the plate, Nick Madrigal. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And the run will cross on the sac fly and make it a 4-0 game.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alex Avila. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only one run scored.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
2 out, nobody on. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. 9th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 4 and the Brewers nothing. All set to start the 9th in this one, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Marcus Semien. Here's the pitch.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Now the 0-1.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ball 1 taken just off the inside. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. Here now the 2-2. Now a changeup is bounced to second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, the second baseman, Rogers.
A reminder that coming up after the ball game tonight, we'll have full highlights of the game exclusively right here on the show. Digging in, Rogers Hornsby. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off there 1-0.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
That's inside. 2-0. hit to third. Throw to first will take care of him, and the Brewers are now down to their final out.
Up next for Milwaukee.
Into the box now, Luis Gonzalez. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Up and in for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch or he's going to start getting hurt.
High and wide, 2 balls and a strike.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
The Brewers down to their final strike. And this one misses inside. A ball, he walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Ready now, Eddie Matthews. They could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
Counts even at 1-1 to Matthews. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
4-0 the score tonight. The Cubs took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Nolan Ryan wins his 3rd of the season, and it's a dandy, a complete game, 3-hit performance. Dan Otero takes the loss, only his 1st of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Brewers, no runs, 3 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 37 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.